What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tuned Engines. On today's episode, I'm gonna give you an update on this truck because we've been doing some work behind the scenes, and let me go ahead and tell you what's going on with this truck. Alright, guys, so as y'all saw, we've been working on the Beetle non-stop, but it's been worth it because we got it looking super freaking cool. But now since we're done with that project, we got moving into back to this one, our Pride and Joy, the white Pegasus truck. So basically, I'm going to give you an update what's going on. In case this is the first time y'all see this video, here's a little recap of what we have done to this truck. Let's see what happens. Alright, guys, so as you saw, we went ahead and yanked out 292 and put a 468 big block Chevy that makes 600 horsepower. And let me tell you, it has not been an easy task, but we've been able to fight through that. And basically this truck drives under its own power, but whenever we're trying to do a little test run, we had like a little, I guess you can say, like mishap or problem. So let me go ahead and show you what was the issue and what we have done to make this truck drivable. But before I tell you what was wrong with this truck, guys, let me go ahead and show you what we had to do to make this truck drivable, go into gear and all of that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the gear selectors. So basically we're trying to keep the truck basically like 3 on the tree, so like reverse, first, second, third. And since we went ahead and moved the transmission forward like 6 inches, that means that our shift selectors, or like the rods, whatever you call them, we're not gonna work. So we're gonna head and cut both of them down 6 inches, and I have them here actually. Let me go ahead and show you. And so these are like what we had to cut down. So basically we went ahead and cut them down 6 inches and re-welded them again. And when we put them back, it worked completely fine, and also went into gear completely fine. So this was one of the projects we had to do, we were able to accomplish. Alright, guys, and also, so you're asking how did you connect the drive shaft and all that, since like we went ahead and moved like the whole, I guess you can say, drivetrain forward 6 inches. So basically I went ahead and got a custom made yoke that goes in the back of the transmission, so we can attach our drive shaft. And it actually went ahead and worked really good, since we just need like a 2-inch extension. I don't know how that works. Like you move the engine forward 6 inches, you only need a 2-inch extension. But the point is, we went ahead and got a custom made part, and it worked. And I went ahead and put the drive shaft and everything connected. So that was another thing we were able to accomplish. And now we get to like, I guess you can see like the thing that took the most time, and that's gonna be our clutch lever. So the clutch thing was the hardest thing we had to do. It actually took us like around 3 to 4 days to actually get this completely working. So we had to do is like cut the rod down and like weld it and weld. There was a bunch of test fitting. And but basically, let me go and show you what we went ahead and got working. So as you can see, we got it connected right there. So that means whenever I go ahead and press the clutch lever, which I will do for y'all right now, it's actually gonna like move. So as y'all can see, it's moving completely fine. So yeah, guys, so basically that's what we did. And as y'all can see, we basically got all like the 3 main things that we were gonna have the biggest issues with, and we went ahead and resolved it. But this is what happened. So when we were gonna actually test drive this truck, I went ahead and put into reverse so I can back up the truck so I can actually like move under its own power. But whenever I did that, the actual, I guess you can say like something happened in transmission where like it got stuck in gear. Basically what happened was that whenever I would press the clutch pedal, the clutch was not engaging in the transmission. And this is what I think is going on. So let me go ahead and show you my cool pictures I went ahead and got. Alright guys, let me go ahead and show you some pictures so y'all know what's going on. So basically our clutch is not engaging. So that means if I start the truck with the key right now and I press the clutch, the truck is actually going to move back with the starter, because the starter is like, I guess you can say like making the truck go back. Okay, so there's all like basically like maybe like 3 things that happen, and this is what could happen. Our fork came on down from our throwout bearing, because like the throwout bearing sits in here like this, technically, like in the picture. So that's one of the issues that could happen. The second issue is that like our pivot ball came out of our throwout bearing right here, because it sits in here and it holds it in place. And then the last thing, which I really don't think happened, is that our fork broke, because I saw right now it's completely fine. So those are only 2 main issues. Either our throwout bearing came out from the fork, or the fork fell out of the pivot ball. But we won't know that until like we actually take off the transmission. So what we have to do now in order to make this truck run again is basically take out the transmission, and then I guess readjust our throwout bearing, or throttle bearing, whatever you want to call it. Then put your transmission back on, and then it should be all good to go. So that's what's going on, guys. That's why we've been really busy with this truck. Haven't like had time to like make a bunch of videos, because I'm trying to get this truck done, and it's honestly been like a lot of work. Like I took like a week almost in the clutch. Like I took a few days making like the levers, trying to make it work completely good, and like a whole 2 days trying to put the drive shaft together, because it was a bunch of work, especially taking out the U-joints. So basically I've been doing a bunch of work on this truck, but it's been paying off, because I can honestly like, if I start the truck right now, guys, it will honestly just like take off in reverse. I can drive in reverse, that wouldn't be a problem. Like just load it up in the trailer, then load it back down, or I don't know, push it or something. But yeah, so yeah guys, so next time I'll see this truck, hopefully we'll have it running by then. I'm pretty sure we are. I'm just gonna wait until we have time so we can go ahead and finish this project and take out the transmission. It's only gonna be like a day job, probably like half a day, since I'm already familiar with this truck. We have a tight connection, a really close connection, so I know what's wrong with this truck. But for right now, guys, until I get this truck running, make sure to check out our other videos of this truck when we took out the 290-196, and also when we fire up the engine for the very first time of this truck. But for right now, guys, just wait a little bit, give me a few more times so I can get this truck running, and I can make a super sick ass video for y'all with this 600 horsepower engine burning tire. Hopefully the transmission holds up. But as always, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more future content, and hopefully next time I see this truck, we're gonna be driving it down the road, breaking some necks. See you next time.